What does design mean to you?
Oh man. Can I have a couple of minutes to think on it?
Design is like, for me, design is...
How about I tell you? You should have let me prepare.
The programme's been running for a while at Tashkeel, but it hasn't been sort of, I suppose, formulated in such a specific way with regards to maximising on materials and makers who are in the region.
All the products that would be in Tanween are very rooted in the country because they're manufactured here and they're produced by designers that are based here, not necessarily Emirati only, but the community.
We started the design program by choosing local artisans to work with.
Part of the reason why this project is so important to me, because in some way, even though yes, it's only design and you can say, oh, you're just making furniture pieces, but in some ways it's trying to hold on to a part of the city that I found value in, and I wanted to use my field, my profession, to draw attention to it.
There was some brilliant leather here available, made in the UAE, and it was a new material, camel leathers and cow leathers, which were tanned here in the desert. So I took the opportunity and continued on with the medium that I really love working with.
The name of the installation or the piece itself is lithic. Lithic means the fragments.
Pieces eroded into like tiny sand-size fragments. And I thought like lithic would be perfect because it works with the lighting concept of the piece itself.
I brought a huge roll of paper and I said, Mutea, just draw it out for me, your typical boat. And I got drawings for 2 types of dhows. And from there settled on an idea of this, in the beginning it was a lounge chair. It was almost like this idea of inhabiting the dhow.
But it will fly off.
Yeah, but if you want to have them loose all the time.
Yeah, loose, but not flying off, like staying on.
Mm-hmm.
I used to play with the palm leaves when I was young, and my parents used to make toys out of it for fun. And what if I recreate this toy, but add a bit of science, add a bit of today, add a bit of technology to make it more interesting?
Hammock isn't something that's traditionally associated with the UAE. So I just kind of wanted to make a UAE hammock.
I wanted to do something with stones, and Tashkeel program, it was really an interesting experience because we had the chance to go around the city, to understand the city more, and I lived here for almost like 26 years, and I never went to factories around, and it was just like I did not deal with them personally and being around them that much. A major struggle was language barrier. He, didn't speak Arabic, didn't speak English. I don't speak Hindi, and he actually speaks a different dialect.
Remember?
इधर 1 इंच है, इधर 2 इंच है, क्या करेगा बाद में? खाएगा?
Some companies would say, no, we are not putting this material, we've never seen it before, we're not going to put it in our machines, we don't know how it will react, and I didn't know how it would react.
White glue लगा के फिर बाद में उसके ऊपर विनियर रखेगा, फिर बाद में हम लोग उसके मशीन के अंदर डालेंगे। नहीं, उसके ऊपर glue लगाएगा ना? glue तो लगा, विनियर के ऊपर लगाओ ना? उसको लगा के ऊपर वापस फिर डबल रखे वापस लगा देंगे, प्लास्टिक लगा के नीचे, फिर बाद हम लोग इसके मशीन के अंदर डालेंगे।
We wanted something that was sustained, that really allowed the designers to build over the course of a year and really slowly think about and develop their products.
We've been given complete free rein, 100%, to come up with exactly what we wanted to do, and there's been no influence. Tashkeel have facilitated that fantastically.
They were very supportive in terms of like organizing the workshops, like the way we got like a lot feedback from them in terms of process, in terms of our concept, how to develop the concept itself.
Just think about that.
I think there's always an interest in design press in particular of things that are made here and seeing how they're made and things that are kind of born of the UAE and what that looks like, what it feels like, what's possible. But also that platform really is a way to facilitate and springboard the designers' careers. So our hopes are that they will go on to do other projects, they'll be commissioned perhaps to go to other exhibitions.
The knowledge and the stories I heard are like really like very interesting for me.
We all learned together. It was an experience we all shared, so you know, the good and the bad.
This was very eye-opening. I didn't really expect to learn what I did learn from this experience.
I began as an artist and slowly I steered towards design because of the functionality of it and the sense that it can have a purpose.
Design is about coming up with great ideas, interpreting materials and environments in new ways to create amazing things.